A farmer's son from northern Italy bought a Ferrari. The clutch broke. He complained. Enzo Ferrari told him to go back to his tractors. That conversation created Lamborghini. Welcome back. Mac here. We did Ferrari in episode 6. The Prancing Horse, Le Mans, Ford versus Enzo. Today, the man Enzo insulted. Ferruccio Lamborghini. 63 years, 44 slides. Let's go. 1916. Renazzo, Ferrara, northern Italy. A farmer's son is born, April 28, 1916. Ferruccio Lamborghini is born in Renazzo di Cento, Provincia di Ferrara, northern Italy. His father grows grapes. There are no factories, no racing circuits, no supercars within 50 kilometers. Just farmland. The Second World War. Ferruccio joins the Italian Air Force, deployed as a mechanic in Rhodes. He is captured by British forces, spends the end of the war as a prisoner of war. The British keep him busy fixing vehicles. This is relevant later. 1947. Ferruccio returns home, converts surplus military vehicles into farm tractors, and founds Lamborghini Trattori in Cento. The timing is right. Italy is rebuilding, agriculture is short of machinery, and a man who spent 4 years fixing vehicles under pressure turns out to be very good at it. By the late 1950s, Lamborghini Trattori is one of Italy's largest tractor manufacturers. Revenue is substantial. Ferruccio is 40 years old, wealthy, and looking for something faster than a tractor. 1958. Ferruccio buys a Ferrari 250 GT. He is not a hobbyist buyer. He is a precision engineer who has been building machines for a decade. He notices immediately that the clutch is not right. By 1964, the first Lamborghini rolls out. Then 1966 changes everything. Approximately 1962. Ferruccio drives to Maranello to complain directly to Enzo Ferrari about the clutch. The exact words vary by account, but the account repeated most consistently, including by Ferruccio's son Tonino in his 1991 memoir, is that Enzo dismissed him. "You're a tractor maker. What do you know about sports cars?" The words are approximate. The decision they triggered is documented. May 63, Ferruccio Lamborghini officially founds Automobili Lamborghini SPA in Sant'Agata Bolognese. The factory is 12 kilometers from Maranello. That is not a coincidence. May 1964, the 350 GT V12, first Lamborghini production car, designer Franco Scaglione. It is well received. It is not a world event. That comes 2 years later. Geneva Motor Show, March 1966. The Miura P400, mid-engine V12 mounted transversely behind the driver, designed by Marcello Gandini at Bertone, the world's first mid-engine production supercar, 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds. Top speed approximately 280 kilometers per hour. Every supercar built since then references this car. 1968, the Espada. 4-seat Grand Tour, V12. Fastest 4-seat car in the world at the time. Proof that the mid-engine Miura was not a one-off. The company is real. Here's the 1969 footprint. Sant'Agata, 400 workers, 1 raging bull, the bull. Ferruccio Lamborghini was a Taurus, born April 28th. The raging bull badge connects his astrological sign to his fighting spirit. It also puts a fighting animal opposite Ferrari's prancing horse. The symbolism was not subtle. Geneva, 1971. The Countach LP500 prototype. Marcello Gandini again. Wedge-shaped body. Scissor doors opening upward. The silhouette that goes on 10 million bedroom walls over the next 30 years. The word Countach is Piedmontese dialect. Roughly, holy cow. By 1969, the Sant'Agata works employ around 400 people. Output is low by mass market standards, but every unit is hand-assembled. The price tags reflect that. This is not volume. This is artisanship at speed. Meanwhile, when across the valley in Cento, Lamborghini Trattori is still running. Ferruccio is running 2 entirely separate companies simultaneously. One makes what kept Italy farming. The other makes what the world's richest men want to drive. Now we get to the part nobody at the press junket likes. Pause. Which badge next? Drop one. We pick from comments. Now we get to the part nobody at the press junket likes. 1972. The global economic crisis bites. Energy prices spike, inflation rises, discretionary spending falls. Lamborghini Trattori faces pressure. Ferruccio sells it to the same group. Società Accomandita Motori and Autoindustry. The tractor business that funded the car business is gone. 1974. Bolivia orders a large batch of Lamborghini tractors, then cancels. The payment Automobili Lamborghini was counting on does not arrive. The company cannot service its debts. Ferruccio sells his majority stake. Ferruccio Lamborghini sells his remaining stake in Automobili Lamborghini between 1973 and 74. He retires to an estate in Umbria, starts a vineyard. He never returns to the car business he built. The man who founded the company to beat Ferrari walks away before the Countach reaches full production. 1980. Automobili. Lamborghini is declared bankrupt. The company Ferruccio started to outrun Ferrari is in receivership. Production stops. Sant'Agata goes quiet. The Miura brothers, Swiss-based entrepreneurs, purchase Automobili Lamborghini out of bankruptcy in 1980. The Countach goes back into production. The company is alive, but it will change hands again. Lamborghini versus Ferrari. The receipts go back to a broken clutch. The story, as told by Ferruccio's son Tonino in his 1991 memoir, Ferruccio tells Enzo Ferrari that the Ferrari clutch, which Ferruccio recognizes as a Borg-Warner unit also used in his tractors, needs improvement. Enzo's response, in substance, a tractor manufacturer has nothing to teach him about sports cars. Ferruccio goes home. He does not go back to the vineyard. He draws up blueprints. The clutch on the Ferrari that insulted him was the same part he used in his tractors. Ferrari never issued a public comment on the meeting. Enzo's side of the conversation exists only in Ferruccio's account. What is not in dispute, 12 kilometers separated the two factories, and Lamborghini was built explicitly to outperform Ferrari. When the Miura launches in 1966, Ferrari does not have a mid-engine production road car. Lamborghini, the tractor maker, beats Ferrari to a fundamental engineering layout that defines every performance car built in the next 60 years. File that one under. Things they'd rather you forget. The Countach LP400 enters production in 1974. Ferrari responds with the Berlinetta Boxer, also mid-engine. The tractor maker had forced a design revolution at Maranello. The Countach becomes the most reproduced car poster in history. Estimated sales, tens of millions of copies worldwide. Ferruccio Lamborghini dies in February 1993, 20 years after walking away from the company. He never owns another Ferrari. The company bearing his name outlasts him and the 3 ownership changes that followed. 1987. Things got interesting, in the bad way. 1987. The Miura brothers sell Automobili Lamborghini to Chrysler Corporation for $25 million. Chrysler owns Lamborghini. A Detroit mass-market manufacturer owns the most Italian supercar brand in existence. The press release says it is a great fit. Sure, that worked out. The Chrysler era does produce the Diablo in 1990. V12, top speed 325 kilometers per hour. The first production car to officially break that barrier. One thing Chrysler got right, 1994. Chrysler sells Lamborghini to Megatech Limited, an Indonesian investment group. Ownership number 4. The company has now had more owners than some F1 teams. Production continues. Quality improves slightly. Audi is watching, 1998. Audi AG, part of the Volkswagen Group, acquires Automobili Lamborghini for approximately $110 million. The price is 4 times what Chrysler paid 11 years earlier. This ownership change is different. Audi brings engineering infrastructure. The supercar era begins. They didn't stay down. 2001. The Murcielago, first Lamborghini developed under Audi ownership, V12, all-wheel drive, carbon fiber body panels. The Countach's spiritual successor. The company's credibility is restored in one press event. 2011. The Aventador LP 704, 700 horsepower, scissor doors, carbon fiber monocoque, 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. 0 to 300 in 23 seconds. The Countach language, updated. Here's where it gets interesting. 2018, the Urus, a Lamborghini SUV. The purists were not happy. Same conversation as the Cayenne, 12 years earlier at Porsche. The Urus outsells every other model Lamborghini makes within 2 years of launch. Revenue nearly doubles. File that one under. Things they'd rather admit. 2023, Automobili Lamborghini delivers approximately 10,100 vehicles. Revenue, 2.2 billion euros. The tractor maker's company in the year that would have been his 107th birthday is the most profitable per-unit supercar brand in the VW group. Here's what they're betting the company on now. Electrification. All of it. Gradually. 2023, the Revuelto replaces the Aventador, first hybrid V12 in Lamborghini history, 693 horsepower from the combustion engine, 3 electric motors adding 150 more. Total system output, 814 horsepower, 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. Also, 2023, the Lanzador concept. All-electric Ultra GT, targeted for production around 28, no V12. The most Italian supercar brand announces its first fully electric car. The purists object again. The order books fill anyway. The roadmap, every Lamborghini hybridized by 2025. 1 full EV by 2028. The entire lineup re-engineered in 5 years. This is not a concept car announcement. The Revuelto is already in customer hands. Lamborghini remains a wholly owned subsidiary of Audi AG under the Volkswagen Group. The company that started 12 kilometers from Ferrari's factory is now part of the same group that owns Porsche, Audi, Bentley, and Ducati. Ferruccio wanted independence. He built something that could not stay independent forever. 60 years, a broken clutch, the most copied poster car in history, and a fully electric one on the way. Top 5 numbers from today. 1963. The year a tractor maker opened a factory 12 kilometers from Ferrari, specifically to outrun him. 1966, the Miura, the first mid-engine production supercar. $110 million. What Audi paid for the whole company in 1998? 10,100 vehicles. What the company delivered in 2023? And 1. The number of clutch complaints that started all of it. If you got this far, you're already 1% deeper into car history than 99% of drivers. Hit subscribe. Mac out. Et toi.